course, on top of the response to Hurricane Hanna, South Texas hospitals are also filling up with COVID-19 patients. KVUE's Michael Root explains how Governor Abbott is balancing two emergency responses at the same time. Mike?
Jenny, Governor Abbott said today to not let this hurricane force a rise in COVID cases, COVID-19 hospitalizations, and COVID-19 related deaths. He quickly added that you need to be wearing a mask, you need to be social distancing, and you need to be making sure that you're not gathering in groups of 10 or more.
This is a time in response to a hurricane where sometimes people will come together to shelter, come together just as close family, come together as friends, come together to respond. That coming together will continue to provide the ability for COVID-19 to transmit from one person to another.
Hurricane Hanna made landfall around 5 o'clock Saturday evening. Hours before, Governor Abbott announced plans to keep people safe during the hurricane and the COVID-19 pandemic. South Texas has seen an uptick in cases over the past few weeks. In Nueces County, where the hurricane made landfall, hospitalizations have doubled this month, just under 170 to more than 400. In Hidalgo County, hundreds of people have died over the past month from the virus.
The Texas Military Division also is providing 17 mobile testing teams focused on shelters.
Those mobile testing teams will be able to administer hundreds of tests a day, according to the Texas Division of Emergency Management Chief Nim Kidd. Shelters will also look a little bit different. TDEM announced in order to keep evacuees social distancing, the state will be putting people up in hotels if they need.
The city of San Antonio and Bexar County has opened up the Freeman Coliseum as a reception center, and the American Red Cross will be providing hotel rooms for people that make their way into San Antonio.
The Coliseum will be able to hold 100 people. Kidd added later he had been in contact with the city manager of San Antonio, who said there is plenty of hotel space for social distancing hurricane evacuees.
This storm could slow the robust testing that was in place for a day or two while the communities get stabilized.
Abbott said over the next few days he plans to surge testing after the hurricane passes through the area to make up for any lag during the initial response. Those results could come back within 24 hours of the initial test. Now, the governor's office and TDEM also plan to send a surge of personal protective equipment, both for first responders and those evacuees, in the hopes of stifling the coronavirus spread because of Hurricane Hanna. Reporting live downtown Austin, Mike Marut, KVUE News.
Mike, thank you so much. Well, President Donald Trump is keeping an eye on Hurricane Hanna and Hurricane Douglas near Hawaii. He tweeted, quote, "We continue to coordinate closely with both states. Listen to your emergency management officials to protect your family and property," end quote.